This is it, what? Cohiba lit, what? We got that yak up in the cup and getting bent, what? Put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic. This is it, what? That Chiba lit, what? You got some drink up in your cup and getting bent, what? So put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic.
You were tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. Now, this past Saturday, we had the Errol Spence Jr., Danny Garcia pay-per-view. And these is my last thoughts on the fight. Now, we all know Errol Spence won by unanimous decision. Two of the judges had it 116-112. That's 8 rounds to 4. The other judge had it 117-111, which is 9 rounds to 3. I gave Danny Garcia 2 rounds. I gave him 2 rounds. And listen, I'm from Philly. I predicted that Errol Spence was going to win the fight by decision. I thought it was going to be a little closer than that. But this fight was marketed off of 2 questions, basically. Number 1, can Danny Garcia dip back into that 140-pound bag that he was in when he was dominating 140? And can he rise to the occasion? Because it seems like he does that when he's a heavy underdog. And the second question was, how was Errol Spence was going to look after going through that horrific car accident? And what I want to say off top is, much respect, much blessings to Errol Spence Jr. I know we talk about boxing all the time and boxing politics and things like that, but he got some real angels around him, because there's not many people that would have survived that car accident. And much respect to him. Prayers still go out to him and his family, because we still don't know if he's 100%. Like, he might have just been good enough to fight, but you deal with an accident like that, you never know if a person is ever going to be 100% physically and mentally. So, we have to continue to pray for Errol Spence going forward. Now, Errol Spence inside the ring, I mean, he looked good. He looked good. He looked good, man. Like, well, you can say, hey, I picked Danny Garcia. Like, Danny Garcia's an opponent. Like, he's a tune-up. Like, that says a lot, because Danny Garcia ain't nothing to sneeze at. He's accomplished a lot in his career. But Errol Spence dominated this fight. Jab was working. He went in there and did typical Errol Spence. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, is just do what you do well all the time. And that's what Errol Spence does all the time. Like, he does typical Errol Spence. And he sticks to the script. A lot of times you don't have to go outside the box. You could just stick to the script. That's what Errol Spence did. And he looked like he can make that case. He's the best welterweight in the world. Point blank, period. Now, I like the fact that Terrence Crawford showed up, was in the crowd and everything. The only thing I didn't like was when Errol Spence was asked who he wanted to fight next or what he wanted to do next. Terrence Crawford was in the crowd. Like, Errol Spence could have said, hey, give me Terrence Crawford. But I don't know if Al Heyman told him not to mention Terrence Crawford or any names or anything like that. I swear Al Heyman be having a muzzle on some of these dudes. But, he's like, he gonna buy some more horses and chickens, and he just bought a ranch and all that. All that's cool, but the boxing fans ain't trying to hear that. Media ain't trying to hear that. So that's the only thing I didn't like about it. Out of everything Errol Spence did Saturday, that's the only thing I didn't like. Because it doesn't hurt to mention Terrence Crawford. It doesn't hurt that you want to fight. Like, Errol Spence is the A side. So we need Errol Spence to be engaged. We need for him to be interested in the fight. We want for him to want to fight just as much as the fans and the media want to fight. So outside of that, he did a magnificent job. He made Danny Garcia look, below average, to be honest with you. And he can make the claim he's the best 147 pounder in the world. And he could definitely make the claim that he's top 5 pound for pound. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.